What's up, guys? My name is Megan, and welcome back to another Random Book Wednesday, episode 3. For this Random Book Wednesday, I'm going to be talking about a middle grade book because I feel like I've talked about a few YAs already, and I'm really excited to talk about this one. It is a childhood favorite of mine, and that is Fairest by Gail, Carson, Levine. If you recognize his author, it is because he also wrote Ella Enchanted. So let's just jump into it. So in Ferris, there is a far, far away kingdom. And in this kingdom, there lives a girl named Aza. And Aza has a very ugly face, but she has a very pretty voice. And that counts for a lot because in this kingdom, singing is very socially important, is very culturally important. Basically, when Aza gets invited to the castle for this royal wedding that is happening between a king and his new queen, who's from a very different land, she gets noticed by this queen and by the crown prince. And because of her beautiful singing voice, she starts to get caught up in some things, and she has to decide her loyalty for a very charming prince or a not so good queen. And that's kind of where our story takes place. It's in this castle. It is all about just Aza having to learn who to trust and who she can trust because she has a beautiful voice. I love this story because it really is just so magical for a fantasy. It is a Disney story in a book. Because there is so much singing involved in this kingdom, there is so much singing involved in this book. There are just pages of lyrics of what these songs that Aza and others have written, and they're so beautiful, and I wish I could hear them. I wish I could hear them being sung, and maybe I should look it up. Maybe someone's done it, but it's so beautiful. It's a very good coming of age story. I think it talks about very common problems with not believing you are good enough or pretty enough and what truly makes a person worth something. It talks about forgiveness and it talks about like retribution or revenge. And I think Aza is such a good character to tell this story from because she is very innocent, she's very sweet, and she always wants to believe the best of people, even though she has been ridiculed most of her life for being ugly. So it's just such a nice way to tell the story from this girl who's been treated horribly most of her life to suddenly she's being treated well and she doesn't know how to react. It's just a magical story. That's just the basis of it. It's magical. It has adventure aspects in it. It has some mystery aspects in it, and it's just a good old time. There's romance, there's fun and games, there's everything, and I just can't help but compare it to every Disney movie I've seen. It's so good, and I think Gail Carson Levine is just great at writing these classic fantasy unique stories. They're so unique, and this one is no exception. I think younger girls especially would love this story for just the whimsy it offers. And it really does make you want to twirl around in a dress and just sing silly songs all day. I know I definitely did when I read it. This book is published in 2006, so it is older, but like I said, it is almost a classic for me in this magical fantasy princess type genre. I know fantasy is its own genre, but I just take princess stories, especially middle grade princess stories, and I kind of lump them in their own thing because they're special. They just have a special spot in my heart. So yeah, that is Fairest by Gail Carson Levine. I really hope you check it out. I know I haven't done the best job of describing it, but if you have any questions, please leave them below. I will answer it. If you want to check out my previous Random Book Wednesdays, you can click the tag that hopefully is appearing above my head hopefully I did something good there. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will hopefully be posting some more Random Book Wednesdays. I love these. I think they're so fun, and even though some books are hard to describe like this one because I read it so long ago, and it is kind of one of those stories that you just have to experience the magic for itself. So I will hopefully keep it going. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Don't have anything else to talk about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go now. Bye.